Hey guys, doing another Squad Rush commentary. This one is Teamwarfare League's 44 Squad Rush League. It's the playoffs. It's Crimson versus Vantage on Sharqi Peninsula, which is one of the back to Karkin maps. You can see it right here. Crimson will be attacking first, and then Vantage will be defending. And we're going to have two perspectives here. We don't have four, just two, but that's okay. We're going to talk a little bit about this right now before we look into the match itself. So Sharqi is only played in two sections of Sharqi Peninsula as a map. It's sort of played in the cap point in this area, and then you push down to go onto the sort of that construction site, and the bomb site is on the top of that construction site, similar to how it is on the regular rush mode. And then, but there's only one bomb. There's not two bombs like in regular rush. Squad Rush only has one bomb. It's 4v4, so it's only 8 people total playing. And then if the attackers can blow up that MCOM, they'll then go after stage 2, which is played in sort of this big office complex. You know, the one that has the helicopter that usually spawns on top, and it also has the big staircases. My helicopter rendition, that's not that good. Just not that good at drawing. But a lot of different areas you can flank around. Let's go into some of the spots of what this map is called. So let's talk about the first stage. So we sort of have this hill area to the north. It's sort of very highly tiered. It has some houses are out right here. We have the big crane, which isn't visualized here on the map, but is one that you can climb up, and it takes a lot of time to climb up, or you can parachute if you can land it correctly. You have the front building, which is the building that's closest to the attacker's base spawn. You have the MCOM building, which is the other construction site. Then you have this side building or adjacent building, and that's the building that can see a lot of the MCOM site and most of the buildings. So remember, these are all construction buildings. All of the various rooms are basically all exposed. And so if you're on the same level as another guy in our building, you can take pot shots at each other all day. That makes it a very difficult MCOM to plant because it's so exposed. Everyone can see you coming up if you're going up those various staircases or going up a ladder, that kind of thing. Then moving on to the second stage. Second stage has sort of a side building in the north. It has a side hill, which is, there's sort of some topographical lines up here. You can sort of flank up and push around that way. You have a front hill, which again is really, really high up. And if you want to push from attacker's side into it, it's really quite challenging because the sun's in your eye. It really sucks. It's really hard to push from that because the sun's in your eye. But if you can get a beacon sort of in this middle of this front hill, you can actually parachute using a little parachute. I draw a little parachute. Bam, bam, bam. And you can parachute down onto the balcony, which is where the bomb is. The bomb is actually right here. I don't have it articulated, but it's inside that sort of, it's like 4 or 5 stories, 3 or 4 stories up. The balcony has some 2 ladders you can go to, or you can go via staircase, or you can go all the way up. What's that? 10, 11 stories, all the way up to the top, and utilize that position as well. Maybe put a spawn beacon there. Because what's really cool about this is that you can be on top of this building, and you can actually jump down to the balcony. Use your parachute, or you can just ride that building down, and then you can get access to that MCOM bomb. Really good position to be in. There's a backside entrance, which is where most of the defenders come in, but the attackers come in there as well. And there's the front, which, remember, this is all elevated, and so they basically can either come up this way, or they can come up to this little blown up area, or they have to go all the way around the road. That's basically the layout for what it is called. So, that being said, let's go into the match. All right, here we go.
On, Cross and
we have Outlaw,
on MCOM.
and he's in Team Crimson. We have Qualk, who is on Team Vantage. Outlaw and Team Crimson are attacking. Qualk is Team Vantage, defending. Looking from both perspectives, looks like Outlaw is pushing on the left side towards that little hill area where Qualk is on the other side. Looks like they're already taking some shots on him. Going to Qualk's perspective, he's just trying to find some dudes to see if they're pushing up because he sees 2 other guys are down. He is playing back because he wants them to spawn in on him before he starts exposing himself. Otherwise, they may be wiped. At the same time, we have Outlaw pushing up on that far left side, almost in the hill and of the sort of building that's north of everything, and they haven't lost a single ticket yet. The attackers are still at 20 tickets, and everyone's up. Going to Qualk, he gets grenaded. He is running out. He jumps down. He does a grab. He does a grab on the ladder because that way he can not take any damage. But Ally is already pushed up. He actually just got a kill against New Jeebs. And Qualk sees a guy over there on the first building and the bomb building, trying to get into a better position to try to take them out. And he sees it. Oh, and he goes down.
Watch your back, easy.
Does he get a revive though?
I got one across.
I think he may. If they do a swap of the kits, they may get a revive. But it didn't look like it. Nope. Going to Outlaw's perspective. Outlaw is looking at that side. He sees a guy and tries to hit him through the trees. He has that concealment through the trees, but he doesn't have that cover, and so he's just waiting for those pixels to go black and then take shots on him. Going to the double cam, they're positioned fine. Outlaw's taking pot shots, but all 4 of them are up. 18 tickets remain, so Crimson's only lost 2 tickets. And Outlaw just trying to burst it and make some shots. He gets a few hit markers, but no dice. And he goes down. Outlaw goes down, getting hit by the Val. They're running an AS Val, they're running a sniper because they want that recon capability. They want to have that beacon down to spawn in, and they want to have the...
I'm down, I got their beacon though.
excuse me, the ability to use that tugs. So we got 2 perspectives going on. Qualk is still on the 3rd floor, looking at the adjacent building. Outlaw is at the bottom. He's going to start pushing up on the staircase, but he's going to be exposed. Qualk may see him. And, Qualk sees one. He gets a kill. He's now going to run around. And Outlaw sees a guy on the bomb, gets 1 on the bomb, gets 2 on the bomb. That's 2 down right now. Going back to Qualk's position. Oh, he goes down. And Outlaw, Raven face. Wow. I think he got a complete squad wipe on them. Did they? I think they did. Outlaw with the clutch move there, getting a bunch of kills. We can actually pause it and actually go into more analysis on this right now. Time for the replay. Outlaw from Team Crimson sees 1, gets a kill on him, and sees 2, gets a kill on 2, gets a drop on both. It seems like one of those guys went down on the 1st floor, but sees 1, gets 1, and does some damage to the 4th one, and Volcom gets the 4th. What a good play. Gets the IMCOM, and that is the play of this match.
1 down.
And they're still fighting. Outlaw is in a good position. He gets 1 kill. They're defending this pretty well. They have all 4 of their guys up. Going to the double cam. Qualk is still just trying to spawn in. He spawns in a spawn beacon. He's running in along the double stacks to the adjacent and doesn't see anything. One of their guys is down. They're running 3 down. They got to get up there to get it fast. But I'll tell you, Crimson has this on lockdown. They have 2 guys on each building. They can see pushes from a mile away. And Qualk goes down. Qualk goes down, and that's the bomb. So real quick push on Crimson. That was a 3-minute, 30-second push. Good. They only lost 3 or 4 tickets. Very well played. Let's go to the dual cam again, see what's happening. Qualk is pushing up on the main hill, the front hill, and going to try to take that sunlight to his advantage. Because when Crimson pushes up on this hill, they'll have the sun exposed in their eyes, whereas Qualk will not. And so that's a big tactical advantage that you know when you play the map and when you survey it and you figure it out. They put a med pack down to get some heals for his sniper guy who needs to be there, and it looks as if that Outlaw and Crimson are just sort of playing back for right now. They don't want to push on up and lose some tickets and be too spread out to get the revives, because every ticket counts. They haven't lost 1 yet. But he sees them, but the sun's in his eyes again. It's just no good.
If they parachuted, they would win right now, guys. We have nobody on MCOM.
Yeah, why are you guys both right there?
Team Vantage worried about parachuting. Outlaw looking, sees the guys on hills. He's positioned in a way that the building is obstructing the sun, so he can still see him.
Take that med kit, pick it up.
So again, he's looking around. He's going to use a glitch peek through the barbed wire. Did you see one? They're all 3 pushing. Crimson's all 3 pushing on that main. Outlaw is there just holding steady to see if they peek. Qualk is taking fire. No damage yet. And let's go to the double. Here we go.
3 center.
Qualk threw another grenade. Outlaw is shifting around to the left side. I suspect that they're going to start pushing up on Qualk right now. Let's just take a guess. Oh, he sees one. Quack saw him his friend, but he waited.
One
And now he's
center,
just
one right,
just slamming that trigger down, trying to get some damage on him, but no hit marks.
You got a
Ooh,
2v1
took some damage.
right
28.
there.
Going back. Crimson Outlaw, he is now pushing the left side. They're doing a 2-2 push.
Let me know when you want me to cover you, man.
He sees guys up on that side building, trying to get some damage shots on him, but no contacts. Quag trying to exchange fire yet again with the guys on the right side of the main hill, whereas Outlaw is pushing on the side. Going to the dual cam, let's just see what happens. Outlaw takes some damage, but then Quag gets a kill on the one guy on the left side. It's another guy as well. Will he go for a revive? Oh, he pushes them and gets he doesn't get 2 of them. That may not be enough. He gets a I think Austria's going to get a revive on here, whereas Quag's down. Outlaw pushing up on the side. He is hugging that boundary. He sees one guy on balcony. Doesn't get any hit markers. Not too good. Oh, but he's a grenade. He's right though. The wall is going to protect him. Quag pushing back up to the left side to make sure that those left guys didn't push on up. Let's go to the dual cam. Outlaw gets another good kill on that balcony. They're probably going to revive it.
There's one left.
And there's another guy there and tries to push New Jabe, excuse me. But
They got res.
get the res. That's good. Going to Outlaw. He's going to try to flush this out. He's waiting for that grenade to go. He's going to rush it up. He sees one guy and he goes down. Duji's got him again. That's 0 for 2 against Duji's. But gets a revive and tries to get up and 0 for 3. Not too good.
Okay.
I think he went down. So I think Outlaw could be revived. Maybe. Quag sees the guys on the right or on the attacker's right, his left, pushed on up on the main road area, and they start fighting it out, and he gets the kill. I think that's nearly a wipe. Outlaw's the only one left, and he is, he's waiting for the spawn, but if he's peeking way too much, he may go down. He sees one guy, sees 2 guys, none of them go down. It looks like that they're all down. Who gets revived? Austria got that one kill. He's switching out. He now was able to res him after switching out the kit, but there's a grenade. He hasn't getting. Doesn't take any damage. But they're all 4 up. Quag has net. The Quag is at on the bomb site, throwing grenades, getting ready. Outlaw's pushing it. He's pushing it. Oh, but the grenade traded. They may take some damage. Oh, and Outlaw's down. Going to Quag's perspective, he's at the very bottom. He jumped down and he sees that spawn beacon. Wants to take that out, and he gets the beacon and the tugs. Very good on Quag's. Very good. But look, Crimson's going to about spawn on his dudes, but Quag is there. He's going to peek him any second now. Here comes the peek. Oh, and Quag goes down. Outlaw takes him out. Going to Outlaw perspective, he is going to grenade it. He's waiting for his 2 guys to spawn in. Oh, takes some damage. 40% health. And they have 3 of their guys up. They may be in a good shape. But notice, Vantage has the spawn beacon down. Outlaw is pushing it, and he goes down.
I got him all. I got the beacon.
It looks as if that Vantage just wiped him. With enough grenade throws and 1 or 2 good pushes, throwing some ammo or some lead at them while they were in that little position, was able to successfully push them out. Crimson, 7 tickets remaining.
They're already left side.
Outlaw is delay spawn in, waiting until he gets a good position. He may switch his kit up. What's he switching him to? Let's see. I don't know what he's switching to. AK? No? Going for the 1014? No, 870. 870 time. This would be interesting.
Parking lot.
Quag is back on the side building.
I got a hit on him.
And it looks like Outlaw is still waiting. But look where they are. They're already at the... They're going to push that far right. And they're going to get inside of it. It looks like 3 of the Vantage guys are already in that MCOM station. And it looks like Quag is going to get around them. Gets 1 kill, but then gets shotgunned by Outlaw. Outlaw gets the res, and they keep on pushing up. They haven't lost a ticket yet. 7 tickets left. And they get some grenades. It's okay. Quag is waiting to respond. But what? Look at this. They're going to flank him. Quag is back up. His guys jump from balcony onto the main floor. Got a res on him. And then flush them out.
Our tugs is down.
Outlaw's down. Only 2 of them are left. Where are they?
Don't fire, Rebel.
One's back at base. No, they're to the side. Outlaw's got a shotgun, so he's not going to be that effective. He's going to... But wow, look at that shot. Look at that shot. Oh, look at that shot. Shotgun. What was he running? Was he running a slug? So we're able to go back and check that out yet again. That is quite incredible. That was a 2 for there. Outlaw is going to run right into Quag, though. Quag is at the staircase. Here it comes. Oh, and Outlaw gets it. Takes a little bit of damage, but gets it. That's one down on Vantage. They grenaded a bit. Outlaw gets another kill. Outlaw gets a third kill, 3 down, and then kills the guy that got rezzed, and then gets killed. Going to the dual cam. This is going to be the last push. They're all up. They have 3 up, and Vantage has 1 up. Qualk's the only one left. He has to kill them all.
Still 1 left.
You get him? Well, he got a lot of them. And easy spawns on Qualk. Wow, he got a lot of kills there. He got 3 kills there. Just like Outlaw. Wow, that is a big push. 3 left. 1 more push. I was wrong. They're going to throw some grenades. They're all 4 back up. They're all back up. Qualk going for the back push. 2 of them going to the back push. Go to that back flank. Outlaw has to. Outlaw and Crimson have to do something about this. And they are pinching them from each side, but Outlaw goes down. Missed that 870 shot. And that's the end of the game. So that's all we have for round 1. Let's go directly to round 2. Alright, now for round 2. This time around, Crimson is defending, and Team Vantage is attacking.
What the fuck? I just had like the worst frame drop ever during a firefight.
Qualk is pushing directly onto the MCOM area. He is already pretty close up. He got there fast. Outlaw sees a guy in the side building who was trying to push on the side and is able to take him out successfully. That's good. So we have Qualk going back. He is already below the MCOM. Wow, that's fast. He must have just got in or before they were able to see him. And so Vantage already has 2 guys in there. He's going to get the res. Outlaw is watching the outside. And Qualk goes down and is taking damage but gets revived.
I need meds. Kill res, kill res.
Crimson Outlaw sees them. Is he going to try to rush around them? I don't know. Let's go to the dual cam. This is too much to handle. Outlaw's already on top of the MCOM. Qualk is already on top of the MCOM. Outlaw takes him out, but then gets taken out by New Jeeps. Is he going to get a res on Qualk? Let's take a look. And he gets a res. He gets that res, and they're going for the MCOM bomb. Wow, that was a fast MCOM bomb. Oh, are they going to be able to hold this, though? Looks like they have all of their guys up, or no, they're missing one, but they're going to get up. In Crimson, they have 3 of their guys up, but they're not in a good position. They're starting from scratch. They got wiped out, and they have to get up there fast. It's so difficult to get up there quickly. Look at the positions that Qualk has. He can see so easily from the adjacent side if they're pushing up and gets a few really fast kills. Super easy to hold those once you have that high ground. Outlaw is trying to push on up on the main building and sees one and kills one. But they're running out of time here. Qualk is throwing some grenades preemptively. Outlaw's pushing up, but takes some damage. Runs into a grenade and 25% health left. This is not good. He needs to get it. He needs to get it. Oh, they lost. Yeah. They just weren't. You know, they were able to clear him out, and that was good. But they weren't able to touch that MCOM fast enough. If they would have been 2 seconds faster, I think they would have had it.
Nice.
Outlaw is already pushing around from his perspective to the left side, sort of the main area you push. Sees one recon guy, takes him out. Qualk is pushing up, also on that far right side, actually around Outlaw, so he may run into Outlaw. Is Outlaw going to see him? No, actually, mistaken. Qualk's pushed up on far left side, going around that far flank. Going to the dual cam. Outlaw gets another kill. Yeah, same guy, same recon guy, Hardwin. 19 tickets. But I don't fear. Qualk is pushing around the side area, to the side hill and side building. With one of his teammates takes some damage, but gets some heals. Outlaw holding position. Holding position. Outlaw sees one, takes some damage, 66 health. Going to Qualk's perspective, he sees a guy on top of side building and takes a few hits on him, but no cigar just yet. Go for the last reload, get a 31. Outlaw sees him, spotting the same area that he was spotting on a little barbed wire glitch spot. Wasn't able to kill him though. They were able to peek down, use that cover to their advantage, and then jump out and get that kill on him. Qualk's still pushing on side building. Sees a guy. Kills a guy. Yeah, oh, that was slow. That was kind of weird. But he gets a res on him. Outlaw is back up. He sees them at the side, so he'd be real aggressive, going to push him up. He's trying to go for that push on the... tries to go for that jump to get on that that container crate, but was unsuccessful, took some damage.
That'll work. Good.
Going to Qualks. They are going up the ladder. Going up the ladder directly. It's really, really dangerous to go up the ladder because you're so exposed. But look at Qualk. It's a lucky grenade. Lucky grenade. Outlaw's back up with the shotgun. But look, they are all coming up. Is he going to get killed? They have two... Vantage has two guys on balcony right now. Outlaw's got to do something about it. Let's take a dual cam on this. Oh, what's Outlaw doing? He's put a tug down?
Don't go in. I'm fragging it.
There was only one.
Qualk's waiting.
Horrible frag.
With Vantage. Outlaw's pushing back. Outlaw knows that they're there. He's just waiting, but all four of their guys are already up. They're just
One's
waiting.
coming downstairs, Nudge.
Vantage is just waiting to clear them out before they get the bomb. I don't know how
beacon.
smart this is, but I think that this may
Hey, one on team.
work. We'll see. Qualk sees a guy on the bomb section. Outlaw gets some kills, though. Wow, look at that. Outlaw gets 1 kill, 2 kills, but I think that may be enough. Qualk gets a good kill there, or no, gets some good damage on him. Oh, look at this. This is 3 versus 1. This is not going to be good. They're going to wipe him out. They wiped him out. They get in the bomb plant. They have all 4 guys up. Crimson, not so much. And look at this. Look at this. The moment that Crimson spawned in on the backside, they had it covered. They were on the windows and they were just firing down on them. That is the best position to be in. Crimson needs to find their way around to spawn in their location. They can't keep on spawning there. Outlaw throwing a grenade, gets a kill. That was good. Qualk, though, gets another kill on his own and sees one pushing in. Let's go for the dual cam here for the last few... For the... Well, yeah, they have a lot of tickets left. 16 tickets left. So Vantage actually could be a little more aggressive with this. So Outlaw trades with New Jades and Qualk's the one left. I think that's the end of it. Oh, that's the end of it. 16 tickets remaining. Team Vantage takes this one, but super close match. Super close match. Well, that's the end of the match. Crimson versus Vantage. Crimson takes 1 MCOM, Vantage takes 2. But wow, what a close match. This was so evenly fought that if just 1 or 2 things would have been different for either one of the teams, it would have been a very different situation. Let's talk a little bit about what happened. Going to the first round, where Crimson was attacking and Vantage was defending, Crimson was able to get a bomb plant in 3 minutes, 30 seconds or less. How'd they do it? Well, Outlaw kept on pushing around the hill section. Let me actually do this right. As such, they had 1 or 2 guys that kept on pushing up on this adjacent building, but for the most part, they kept on picking until they got 1 or 2 good picks, until they were actually eventually able to get the wipe on Team Vantage. And they did so by just creeping in, slowly but surely, and then Outlaw had that clutch play where Crimson had 1 or 2 guys pushing up on this adjacent building. They had 1 guy at the bottom of A, and then Outlaw had brushed up on the top of A, catching 2 of the Vantage guys off guard, killing 2 of them. Then looking down and seeing 2 more crossing on the first floor from adjacent to main, ends up wiping 1 and significantly damaging the other one. And then Volcom gets that last wipe, squad wipe. And what the best part about that was, Outlaw was right next to the bomb. He got the bomb plant. He planted that. He was good to go. They held that so easily from then on out. Now, let's talk about the second stage. Crimson, again, they initially try to do a 3-1 push with Outlaw sort of on... Where was he? He was like around... He was right there looking that way. And they had 3 guys pushing up on the front hill, but really couldn't do it. Qualk was here and had with another guy, and they were able to hold it pretty easily. Eventually, Outlaw, and I think Volcom, could be mistaken, did a push on side. Took a lot of resistance on this side building. A lot of it. Eventually, they were able to grenade it and then get it through to it and then push it in. All the while they were pushing it in, the 2 guys pushing up on the front hill were able to get around. They were able to just sort of hug this hill, and they could be seen, but not easily. And then once they were in, and they basically had 2 guys here and 2 guys here, they did a 2-2 push from either side. The side hill wasn't successful, but the front hill guys were able to get into the bomb building, and that was huge. They were able to get in there, set up the spawn beacon. The 2 guys on the side hill died, and they spawned on the spawn beacon, and they started fighting it out. They had some really good fights. In fact, there was one instance where Outlaw came in with an 870 and cleared out 2 or 3 of the guys within a very quick period of time. I don't know if it was 3 guys or 2 guys and then 1 guy that got revived, but nonetheless, though, he was able to clear them out quite a bit. And it's unfortunate because if his team would have killed 1 more of their guys, I think they would have had that pretty easily. And what did Vantage do that was so good on holding it back? Well, they had spawn beacons inside the MCOM plant, and they were always, and this is a really good tactic that you don't see a lot of teams use, but really good tactic. They made it a point to always utilize jumping. What do I mean by that? Since they took control of the MCOM area, they were able to jump from balcony to first floor. So if they knew that there was a staircase push, they could jump down and flank behind them. Or if they knew that they were in that same area, they could also jump around this back window, the same thing. They'll take a bit of damage. But if they're medic, they throw a med pack down, they'll fall, they'll take some damage. But by the time they fall and move outside the radius of that med pack, they'll probably be at 70 health, 80 health. That's good enough because you could have 30 health. And if you have to jump on someone and they don't know that you're going to be there, which they wouldn't, because when you go up those stairs as an attacker, you think that all the fight's going to be above you or alternatively inside the bomb area. You're not thinking to look behind you. Vantage was able to really capitalize on that. Take their spawn beacon out multiple times. The one that was sort of in that nook, in that sort of front hallway or front entrance of that building. Really well played on Vantage's part. They were able to hold it. Let's go back and talk about what Vantage did right. Vantage, like Crimson, were able to get A pretty quickly. I don't know if they got it as fast as Crimson. I don't think they got it as well as Crimson in the sense that Outlaw had that clutch series of kills, the triple kill. But they were able to clear out these second, third, and fourth floor sections of these buildings so fast that they were able to again get the height superiority, and then had all 4 of their guys on top, and they get the bomb plant, and they're able to get it pretty easily. Really quite easy for them to do it once you have that bomb plant. One thing I didn't expect though, I expected that they would at least use the crane a little bit to put spawn beacons down and try to get some parachute drops. Didn't see that. Maybe some teams find that not as good as others, but that's okay. Let's go on to the second section. With Crimson defending, they had a guy on side stairs. Excuse me. They had a guy on the side building. They had 1 guy on front hill. They had guys on balcony. And what did Vantage do? Well, Vantage was able to do a push like here and go in accordingly. They were able to, Crimson Outlaw was holding it here. He got a few really good kills, but eventually got killed out. They did 1 push on the side. We're able to push through on the side hill, and made a really audacious push onto the balcony ladder. Balcony ladder is extremely dangerous to take because if there's a guy on the balcony, you're going up that ladder, and your head's going to peek out, and you're not going to be able to shoot them because you're still on that ladder, right? And they're just going to pop you. So if they're looking at those ladders, you're in real trouble. Luckily, that really ballsy move paid off. It really did, because they were super exposed when going up that ladder. And so in the end, they were able to get on the balcony. And while getting on the balcony, they also had guys at the bottom pushing up accordingly. And they kept on pushing from those 2 different angles. They pushed from 2 different angles so that when there are Crimson guys pushing up on those stairs, they can hit them from both sides. And they did it a few different times. And then they had some really, really intense fighting, again, inside this MCOM plant area. Lots of nades, really close shots. If it would have been 1 or 2 kills different, I think Crimson would have been able to hold it. The tickets ended with 16 tickets, and so clearly Vantage had a few more attempts at getting that bomb plant. But nonetheless, though, once Vantage was able to get the wipe on the second MCOM, they had guys pushing on the window, and they're just shooting. They're taking, it's like shooting fish in a barrel because people are spawning in. And unless you have a guy that gets a good spawn on the sides and then is able to push in from the front, you are in a hugely disastrous position for defense. That's why it's always good to have a recon down, putting the tugs down or putting a spawn beacon down. You don't see spawn beacon and tugs used as much in a lot of squad rush games. in part because reviving and putting med packs down is viewed as a whole lot more advantageous than the increased information awareness or the spawn beacon ability. However, there are maps like these, and even like an Operation Metro on the second stage for defenders, where all the spawn points are really far back and really shitty, and you can't squad spawn on someone once they pass a certain threshold. That's when a spawn beacon is fantastic. It's when it's really good. And then you combine that with the tugs, you put the tugs down, you get that additional information awareness. That information awareness is great because, again, it's not just what it tells you, it's what it doesn't tell you. When you put a tugs down in a certain area, and you know there are certain bottlenecks that are there, and I'm just going to use this as an use this map as an example. Let's go back to the first section. And I'm actually going to zoom in on this a little bit. Hopefully this works. There you go. Let's say that I put a beacon down on. Let's not say it wasn't a bomb plant. Let's just say it was. Let's say it was this adjacent building. Right. We put on the adjacent building. The beacon will probably cover most of this adjacent building, but perhaps not all of it, but most of it. When we have the beacon there, we not only know when they're pushing up in the adjacent building, which means that they can be pushing up on the second, third, fourth floor and get the drop on us, but we also know that their absence of being in that building means that they're pushing elsewhere. It means that the guy who may be on a point on the second or third or fourth floor and are looking over here, maybe doesn't have to look there as much. Maybe instead, he doesn't have to, he looks, I'm going to do it again, I'm going to just put this X here. Maybe instead he can look over here, or over here, or over here, or over here. And you combine that with communication with your teammates, because remember, there's more than one of you guys. And if one of your guys dies over here, and you know the tugs is telling you that no one's there, looking on your mini-map, well, it's probably a good idea that there's a guy pushing up on the side here, or two guys pushing up the sides here, or they're in the building, or they're somewhere around those lines. You can infer this knowledge, or at least a probability of knowledge, from the absence of information on that tugs. Combine that with what your teammates say and don't say when they die, even if let's say they don't have a microphone. If they just die in a certain section, that's indicative of where the enemy may or may not be. If they are, as an example, let's say you have a guy on the hilltop. How many places could he be killed from? Well, of course, he could be killed from the second, third, fourth floors on these buildings, but let's assume that first, second, we have guys here, right? Where can he get killed from? He can get killed from the building, he can get killed from the top here, or from a back push. He can get killed from all these different sections, right? But clearly, regardless of where he got killed from, he got killed from somewhere over here. So we know there's at least one guy there. And if we keep track of the enemy's deaths, and we can do that by either them losing tickets, or them being killed. You know they were killed, and it hasn't been 10 seconds yet, so we know they haven't spawned in yet. We know that if there's at least one guy here, there may be more, and using our judgment of when they died and whether or not they got revived and what have you, and how long spawns take in 10 seconds, there could be more there. There could be 2 there or 3 there. That's why it's so important to take a sort of a mental picture of all this as it's going on. So I think I'm going a bit long on this. I'm going to talk a whole lot more about this kind of stuff in the matches series that I'm doing. I'll also be talking about in the tanking stuff as well. But this kind of mind, it's not a mind game. It's sort of a mental picture of what's going on in the server, in the map, in the match at any given time. That situational awareness. Doing that's tough, but if you can do that, you can derive so much more information out of the game from seemingly little information. It takes some work, but I'm going to talk more about this in other things, so I'm going to stop this right now. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in this kind of stuff, you're interested in playing this, TWL, Teamwarfare League, and check the links below. They have a match system there, and you can play in it, and it is a lot of fun. It is so much fun. These guys, I know these guys, regardless of the fact that whether who won or lost, they all had a great time playing this. Intense battles. You don't get that in pubs. Anyway, see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.